Bold Design, and today I'm just going to sit here and talk. People ask me all the time to do different things on videos, like some like to cook, some want me to go for a hike, other people like to see the machine shop when I'm turning something. There's a gazillion different people that want me to do different things, and some people like to have me just sit and talk, and I just happen to have had a tough day and be kind of tired, so today I'm just going to talk. Now, today I'm wearing 100% cotton. Everything I have on is cotton. And there's a reason for that. Cotton is very comfortable. I know people say it kills, but you'd have to be a complete idiot to let cotton kill you, just like copper kills too, and fiddleheads kill, everything kills. But I wear cotton because it's very comfortable and it's cheap. And around the house, it's the thing to wear. Now, if I go into Bangor, go to Epic Sport, which is, probably the biggest sporting goods store as far as backpacking goes, probably the only backpacking store around. Everybody in there will be dressed in all synthetics. They'll have on a $300 or $400 pair of hiking boots. They may even have their hair up in a bandana and, be drinking out of an Nalgene bottle. That's because they're trying to portray the look of a backpacker to anybody coming in. And people coming in are one of two types of people usually. They're either dyed-in-the-wool hardcore backpackers, which I'm not, or they're newbies. And if they happen to be a newbie, seeing a guy dressed in all synthetic, dark-colored clothes, khaki-colored clothes, dark brown, and a $400 pair of backpacking hiking shoes on, you just look like a backpacker, and it gives you a lot more credibility. Maybe they don't know what they're talking about, although these guys do, but if you dress to the part, you look a lot more like it. Well, I've taken a little different angle on that. I don't dress to look like I know what I'm talking about. I always tell the truth, and I always give my opinion, and I'm not always right, but I'm not going to dress to convince you I know what I'm talking about. So a lot of people give me a bad time if they see me out in the local woods around here wearing cotton. It's like, yeah, you're not putting on a good example from the newbie. Well, if the newbies are so dumb they don't know not to wear cotton out backpacking, then, somebody will tell them somewhere along the way. First time I went out, I wore cotton and promptly was told by a thru hiker that not the way to go. Cotton is good as long as you don't wear too much of it and you have something else to put on that's synthetic. And quite often I'll do that. But I'm not going to dress the part. Another comical thing is, from my point of view, if I was going to dress the part of a dyed-in-the-wool backpacker, I'd probably have my hair up in a bandana. Usually people that are out backpacking, you don't get to take a shower every day and your hair gets all messed up and dirty, and the best way to keep it out of your face and keep it looking fairly respectable is to just wear a bandana, tuck it in the back, like Jason Class and I both do. Here's the irony of it. Now, I can wear a baseball cap covered in fluorescent green and fluorescent yellow tape, and nobody gives me a bad time. But if I wear my hair up in a red bandana or a blue bandana, I'll get all kinds of dirty emails. People call me gay, call me stupid. Get that stinking bandana off. You look like an idiot. Hey, this is a backpacking type forum and video, and and that's what people out backpacking quite often do, is they wear a bandana. So why do I get so much flack every time I wear a bandana? I guess it's a matter of perspective. Now, speaking of perspective, I came from a very poor background, so my perspective is a lot more different than the younger people today. The people's general lifestyle today is much better than mine was when I was young. When I was in my early teens, it was pretty tough. Just for an example, I never had a decent bicycle. My bicycle never had any fenders on it, and I was daily routine to patch a tire because I didn't have money enough to buy new inner tubes, and my tires were all worn out. And I was just pedaling around a piece of junk. Now today I can go to the dump, and quite often somebody will throw a bike away on the dump that's at least 1,000% better than the very best bike I ever had when I was a kid. So if you think that doesn't wig me out when I see that, it's hard on the psyche. I mean, it's almost like watching somebody throw $100 bills away. It's just unimaginable for me that somebody would throw something that good away. It's just a matter of their perspective. Evidently to them, they've always had things much nicer than that. Just an odd thing. Just a matter of perspective. Today I built, to change the subject, today I built choke hazard stoves and BIOS 4s. The choke hazards seem to be going out of the store really fast. I can't seem to keep up with them and build everything else too. Oh, and I also built grate ovens also in poison pots, kind of a leftover from yesterday. What I've been doing with those is I've improved the bond in the bottom by bonding them and putting them in the lathe and cranking in the tailstock in a jig and pressing them together and letting them set overnight in a heated room. I think it just makes a stronger and a better fit up. So I only do one a day or two a day. I might put one in the morning and then take it out in the afternoon and put a second one in and take it out the next morning. But that usually keeps up. I don't sell more than one or two a day. And the choke hazards, I've rejigged for them so that the fit up between the cap and the body is better. Maybe not perfect, but a lot better. And I've gone through a thing. I've sent a few of them out without one of the holes drilled in the top of the bottom. And I've got a system now where they can't get through until the two holes have been checked. So improving all the time. We picked fiddleheads yesterday, and I had fiddleheads for dinner today. Somebody left a comment on one of the blogs that you shouldn't eat too many of them, that they'll mess up your digestive tract. Well, I knew that no matter what I put up on the forum, somebody's going to find out that I've got it up there, and they're going to come in, and somebody, at least one person, will make a derogatory comment saying that it's either poison or not good for you. Doesn't matter whether it's a plastic bottle or a copper bottom pot or fiddleheads or what it is. Somebody, somewhere, if they get the chance, will say that it's not good for you. So I take most of that with a grain of salt, and that's funny because that's how I eat my fiddleheads too, with just a little bit of salt. So I beat my gums long enough here. I'm probably going to stretch out in this hammock and take a nap once I get done making this video. I may even go to Newport and buy a few things for drafting. I'm drawing out the layout for the front of my recumbent bike, my next recumbent bike, and I've got some fairly complicated angles. And there's one angle I don't have any way to measure it. I've got to buy something to measure it. I want to take a straight piece of metal and cut this one angle. If I cut it just right, when I flip it, I'll have a finished angle that's exactly where I want it without having to make a second cut. So I'm working on that right now. Brain's always working. I'm Tinny from Any Bowl Design. Get out and hike, take a friend, enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, have a really great day. And say hi to Robert. I really miss you, Robert. Bye-bye.